Hey everyone, and welcome back to Monster Hunter Wilds. On this video, we're doing the mission Back to Camp. So we have an optional objective to talk to Nata, and we also need to talk to our guildmates. There are 3 of them. After her rescue, the young girl Nona explains that her brother lured away a Chatakabra to protect her. The hunter slays the monster and escorts the young man, Isai, back to base camp. So, we will start by talking to Nata. He is right over here.
Hey there.
Oh, hello.
How are you holding up?
How are you holding up?
I guess I'm okay. I was so surprised when you jumped off the boat onto that bird thing. That was amazing.
You think so?
Yeah.
Tell me about the day you were rescued.
Well, I heard you crossed the desert on foot.
Yes. Outside the tunnel, it was sand in every direction. Tashin, that's my father's friend, gave me some food and water. So I walked and walked until I couldn't go another step. I don't remember anything after that.
You were very brave.
I guess so.
What kind of things do you like?
So, what kind of things do you like?
Me? I don't really know. I liked the tea Alma made for us on the sand ship. It was sweet and smelled nice.
And conversation.
Let's talk again later.
Okay.
So, we've talked to Nata. Let's talk to our guildmates now. We'll start over here with Olivia.
Well, look who it is. That was quite a show you put on back there. They told me you were good, but they failed to mention you were halfway out of your mind. I'm Olivia. We'll be working together a lot on this expedition.
The pleasure's all mine.
What's your role here?
How do you get roped into this expedition?
Oh, you don't know? My unit has a reputation for handling special assignments. I can already tell this is going to be quite the ordeal, but the rest of my unit is not too fussed.
Sounds like they trust you.
We have our objectives. The Keepers, the White Wraith. But there's more to the job than that. True hunters devote themselves to helping people. That's our calling. So wherever this journey takes us, let's answer that calling. Together. Our paths are many, but the destination is always the same.
What else have you heard about me?
So, what else have you heard about me? I'm almost afraid to ask.
People say you're a solitary bird, that you prefer to work alone. So, why'd you agree to a cooperative undertaking like this? Change of heart?
Change of something.
Well, you're here now, and that's all that matters. I won't pry.
And conversation.
So, have you been to the training area yet?
The training area. The high performance barrel puncher is the perfect training target to practice using different weapons. It even has unlimited consumable items and bowgun ammo. And it's here in camp. If you're lazy, you can fast travel there.
There's no better place to learn the feel of a weapon. Have a look when you get the chance. This dream we walk through is fragile, and only through constant self-betterment do we delay its end.
So they set up a training area, huh? Why don't we stop by?
We're definitely gonna check it out. We have an optional objective for it. Head to the training area. It's right over here. And it's giving us a warning that if we enter the training area, we'll keep our meal effects, but any temporary stuff we have on us is gonna go away. Okay, so we can practice on this wagon thing. You can see there's a feline up there. Seems like a bad spot to be. But let's practice some of our attacks here. Charge up a shield. Put in some files and let's drop a big hit. And you can destroy this thing. I'm actually surprised that hasn't happened yet. Let's try a few more hits. There we go. And that poor feline. Worst job ever. Oh, he's back. He's fine. Okay, that's enough practice. Let's go over here.
Happy to lend a paw with all your training needs.
And we'll talk to Luke, the training area manager.
Meow.
Welcome to the training area. I'm the one and only personal trainer here. AKA your resident gym cat that's here to help you change up your training settings. Ask me anytime. The training area manager can help you mix up your training experience by changing the high toughness and wound settings on the high performance barrel puncher, and can adjust other things as well. So let's talk to him.
Here.
Need any training pointers? How's it going?
Here.
I'm in charge of keeping this training area in ready to use condition. There's no better place to practice swinging those weapons of yours around.
Meow.
You can use all the settings here to make your own custom workout plan. Workouts are all about hands-on learning, though. So go on, give it a try.
Meow.
Okay, so I want to change the training settings.
Want
And-
to tweak its behavior?
That's all the stuff it can change. Whole lot of stuff you can customize for doing various types of practice.
Go work up a good sweat.
But anyways, we're done here. Let's head back out. Okay, so we got 2 more guildmates to talk to. Let's go over here to Gemma.
Welcome back, Hunter. Looking good out there.
Thanks for looking after Nata and the other kid. Oh, and nice throwback there.
What can I say? I come in handy.
That was a bumpy trip out there.
Yeah, it was. Bumped you right off the ship and onto a sacred. That took guts. And I've seen my fair share of guts. Wait, that came out wrong. My point is, seeing you jump off the boat brought back all kinds of memories.
Good memories, I hope.
Yeah, I used to go adventuring with a hunter just like you. Together, we tore up the land, sea, and sky. It made me the adventuring junkie I am today.
How's the smithy coming along?
Well, I got everything set up and ready to go. What'd you think?
The smithy! At the smithy, you can use zenny and materials from hunts to forge or upgrade weapons and armor for you and your palico.
It's not ideal, but I can make do. Especially since we might be on the move soon. But don't you worry. I can still make anything you need to succeed out in the field. And if you got materials, I can make you something. If you don't have enough, I got you covered.
She gave us some stuff. 2 Chatacabra hides and 2 Chatacabra shells. Okay, so let's forge / upgrade armor.
Anything catch your eye?
Hunter's armor is made up of 5 parts. Forge even more powerful equipment by using the forge. Each piece of armor that you can make has 2 looks that you can choose between. You can wish list things if you don't have all the ingredients, and it'll notify you once you've got everything you need. And it wants us to make Chatakabra armor because it has higher defense and is better. So, we shall do that. You can see we have various categories of gear we can make, but Chatakabra's at the bottom. And let's go ahead and make a Chatakabra male. It has more defense, water resistance, and dragon resistance will go up, but thunder and ice will go down. It has a skill on it called Speed Eating. We can check out that skill by pressing triangle and then going to skill info. And Speed Eating increases meat eating and item consumption speed, and at level 1, which is what we'll get, it will moderately increase eating speed. There's also what's called a group skill, Hunter-Gatherer, which increases gathering speed and prevents knockback when gathering or carving. If you get 3 pieces of armor that have the Hunter-Gatherer group skill, or rather the flexible leathercraft group skill, then you'll get this bonus. So this takes 2 Chatakabra scales, 2 Chatakabra hides, and 1 Chatakabra shell, and 200 zenny. Now we want to pick our look, so we can go with this look right here, or this one. And I like this first one, so we'll go with that.
I'm ready to work. Alrighty. Perfection.
Equip now, of course. Alright, so we got that. And let's make something else. Maybe the Chatakabra Vambraces. So that'll be more defense. Once again, water and dragon resistance go up, thunder and ice go down. This one has the item prolonger skill. Let's take a look at that. Extends the duration of some item effects. It's level 1, so that'll be item effect duration plus 10%. And it's also part of the flexible leathercraft set, so that'll be our second in that set. This will take 2 Chatakabra hides and a Chatakabra shell, plus 200 zenny. Do we want this look or this look? I like that second one better, so let's go with this.
Ready to get to work?
And we can skip this
Alrighty.
animation. It's gonna play every single time.
Perfection.
All right. Now, we could make more of this armor, but we have a limited amount of Chatakabra items, and I don't know exactly where I want to use everything just yet, so we'll hold off on making more stuff. But I do know one place I absolutely want to use it, and that's to make a new weapon. So let's go to forge/upgrade weapon. Charge blade.
Anything catch your eye?
And we can make a Chata Strong Arm 1. So it has 396 attack on it. The one we currently have is 324, so that's a decent upgrade. And it has 15 defense bonus, which the one we had does not have, so plus 15 defense, which is huge. That's nearly double. And it has something called impact files. Those are... There's basically 2 types of files for Charge Blade, Impact and Element, and Impact just helps with KO damage when you use your files. As for skills, it has Guard. Let's see what that is. Reduces knockbacks and stamina depletion when guarding, and at level 1, it slightly decreases the impact of attacks and reduces stamina depletion by 15%, so that should be good. This will take 3 Chatakabra scales, 2 Chatakabra hides, and a jaw and 500 zenny. Let's make it.
I'm ready to work. Alrighty. Perfection.
Okay. Looks good to me. Now we could look at Palico equipment, but let's save that for later. End conversation.
Well, that's enough chit-chat. See you later at the big huddle, yeah?
Okay, we have one more guildmate to talk to. They're right over here. It is Jack.
Well, if it ain't the Avis unit, here to stock up on provisions? Well, you came to the right place, but we're still in the process of getting set up. The support team is a little behind schedule, so I can't really provide any provisions. Sorry. But they should be here any time now. I'll get back to you after the meeting. Deal?
I think it's almost time for our meeting.
Enter the Expedition Command tent for the meeting.
All right, is everyone here?
Avis unit, present.
Astrum unit, Rubrum unit, Turris unit, Ferrum unit, present.
Let's see. Provisions? Research? We're here, for the most part.
Let's start with the good news. Thanks to everyone, we're off to an excellent start.
Indeed, we've already made human contact.
The next thing to discuss is our short-term goals. We have 2 objectives: rescue the Keepers and locate the White Wraith that attacked their village. Unfortunately, the tunnel Nata used has collapsed, and we don't know any other way to find his people.
Any idea how long you were down there?
I walked for several days. I'm not sure which way. After a while, it all started to look the same.
Then we'll need to split up. Make our search as wide as possible.
Good deal. Except I think it'd be better if you held off until the support team arrives.
No objections here.
This project to survey the Forbidden Lands has been in the works for years. And now here we are, finally.
Thank you all. I'm sorry to cause so much trouble.
It's all right, lad. We're in this together.
First things first, I think we ought to escort Nona and Isai back to their village, for safety reasons.
That seems wise. If we're lucky, someone there might have some information about the Keepers.
Why don't we stop by our tent and prepare before we go?
Hey, can one of you help me out? My stockpile of honey is running low.
Is it urgent? How bad do you need honey? And where the heck is the support team?
I told them where to find us.
Surely there's someone else that can take care of this?
Okay, it wants us to enter our tent to prepare. Right over here. Your tent! You and your palico need to be prepared for hunts. Use your tent to change equipment and organize your item pouch. So we'll start with transfer items to our item pouch. Transfer your items, put items for hunts in your item pouch. You can also restock your items at your item box with triangle in the sub menu. Materials obtained from your hunts are automatically placed in your item box. Okay, so you can see we have 8 mega potions and potions, but we can actually bring 10 with us, so we'll restock those. And there's nothing else I really want to bring with me, so that should be fine. Then there's other things we could do here as well. We have an equipment menu where we can change equipment. There's the Palico menu. Palico deployment status. Your trusted Palico partner never leaves your side as you explore, but you can put them on standby if you want, if you don't want them to come. If you do put them on standby, though, they will continue to level. They'll train on their own and they'll level up. So if you want to go hunt on your own, it won't hurt your Palico leveling progress. Then we can post and join quests here. We can change the background music. And we can also change our appearance with specific sets of gear items that allow you to do that. You can't just do that with anything. All right. And yeah, that's pretty much it here in the tent. Let's back out. Lobbies and multiplayer. You now have access to lobbies where you can chat with friends and engage in multiplayer with other hunters. Online connection required, obviously. You can invite people to your lobby. Or rather, you can invite people to be friends that are in your lobby or use their hunter ID to do that. You can form what's known as a link party to explore and complete quests in multiplayer with a fixed group of members. You can, of course, send SOS flares if you need help from other players. And you can change which lobby you are in by talking to Alma. Okay, and even though it didn't pop up, our quest is now complete.
How's that wound looking?
Does it still hurt?
I'm fine now. We can leave when you're ready.
I'm glad you're okay.
So, we're gonna go ahead and wrap things up right here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.